Hi, this is Marek from Tryb Solo, and today I've got the latest expansion for Tapestry called Arts and Architecture. It was released by Stonemaier Games, and thank you Stonemaier Games for sending this copy for review. This is the second expansion for Tapestry. The first one was called Plans and Ploys. This one is a bigger one, and it contains a lot of nice elements for Tapestry. The main new thing here is the art track. It's the fifth track in this game. You get a separate board that you can put on your table, and when you advance on normally on the 4 tracks, now you have the fifth one that you can advance on and gain new landmarks and new bonuses. You also get new tapestry cards, new technology cards, new civilizations, asymmetrical. We get new civilization mats, the mats that you put, city mats that you put buildings on. Now there are 6 more, and they are more advanced than the basic one from the base game. We get new landmarks, some adjustments to the solo mode. So this is the type of expansion where you get more of the same, like more elements to the base game. So you have more variety in the game, apart from the arts track, which is really a brand new thing that wasn't here before. Let me show you the components and let's do the unboxing, and we will come back here and I will make a summary, and I will tell you what I think about arts and architecture. Okay, so here we have the Tapestry expansion. This is the cover. Artwork is really nice. The box is smaller than the base game, but bigger than the Plans and Ploys expansion. Here we have a rule book. It's not long. It explains you the new arts track, inspiration tiles, the new elements that are in this expansion. You also get some civilization adjustments to the previous civilizations that were available in the base game and in the previous expansions. So they are working on the balance of this game the whole time. Here we have a small rulebook for Automa. It also covers the changes to how Automa behaves. And there's also a new variant called Shadow Empire's Twin Impact that is introduced in this expansion because it allows Automa to be more competitive for claiming different landmarks, because there are more landmarks here. Reference guide for the new arts track and for the new technology cards that you get in this expansion. We have a plastic insert. This is really nice because you can, store the box horizontally or vertically and nothing will be loose. And here we have the new city mats. They are more advanced than the ones in the base game because they have some additional rules, like you have canyon and archipelago, cavern, swamp, mesa, cloud city. They have some different rules, and if you are bored with the capital mats from the base game, you can use these mats here. We have some new civilizations, 5 of them: collectors, renegades, gamblers, relentless, and urban planners. Here is the new arts track, but you have to put it on the table near the game board, and this is the 5th track that you can advance on, claiming different bonuses. The smaller reference guide explains all the bonuses that you can get on this track. And now we have some cards. There are new tapestry cards, a lot of them, new technology cards, and there are some Automa cards. Here are the cards that you need to replace with the base game, because the new cards for Automa, they have this Automa the art track on the Automa decision space on the cards. So the tiebreaker element new landmarks, 5 of them. The landmarks were introduced in the Plants and Ploys expansion, and they give you a goal for the beginning of the game. If you accomplish the goal, you will gain appropriate building. So new cards, there is new die that you can use in the game, that you have to use in the game, because it's the 20-sided die, because it has this arts icon that is new in this expansion. We get new buildings. They're really cool. Some of the buildings are used on the arts track, and some of the buildings are used for the landmark card. I really like the pre-painted buildings. They're really cool. If you are, a agile and skilled painter, you could probably paint them better, but I don't paint my miniatures, so having them pre-painted like here, it's really nice. Here we have some inspiration tiles that there are 4 of them for each player, and on this arts track you have a chance to get them, and you place them on your player board in the area where there are the small houses, and they give you different bonuses than the one printed on the player board, so it adds more variety in the game. So there are 4 of them for every player, and every player can unlock them when you progress on the art track. And the last thing in this expansion are these masterpiece cards that can also be claimed on the arts track, and they give you some bonuses that you can get during the income turn of the game. There are a lot of them, so some of them give you victory points, some of them give you, resources. Cool. A lot of these cards, and there are special places on this arts board where you can get these cards. So here are all the components for the Arts and Architecture expansion. Let's go to the summary. I think this is a great expansion if you are a Tapestry fan, because you get a lot of new content for your game, like new technology, new Tapestry cards, new civilizations. If you combine it with the Plants and Ploys expansion, there's so much new content. There is, I don't know if you played or if you have Plants and Ploys, but you get this landmark cards, and they give you a goal that you can accomplish in order to get special landmarks that you can place on your city mat. So this is a nice idea. It was introduced in Plants and Ploys and is also here. Of course, you don't need a Plants and Ploys expansion to use this. You get 5 new landmark cards with special buildings, and if you accomplish the goal, you can claim this building and put it on your city mat. It gives you some idea what to do in the start of the game, how to start the game. The arts track is really cool because apart from the track, you get the masterpiece cards, and they are like a small card that you can get, and they will generate some bonuses during your income turn. And this is really nice because it gives you some additional options to score more points and to get more resources, so they are really cool. Another cool thing is that you get this like small tiles. I don't remember how they are called, inspiration, I think, tiles, something like this, but when you advance on the art track, you can get like special tiles that you put on your player mat in the space where you normally have the small buildings, these income buildings. And in Tapestry game, when you unlock the buildings, you take them from your player mat and you put them on your city mat. And under the small buildings, there are some bonuses that you gain on every income turn. And now you get a new tile for every track on your player mat. So if you unlock it, you will get more powerful bonuses during your income turn, depending on how many small buildings you have unlocked. So this is really cool because it adds another like layer of replayability and then variety in Tapestry, and it's cool. Really, the art track is really nice because if you play a lot of Tapestry, you know, you more or less you have these 4 tracks and you know what to expect, and now you have the 5th track that adds some new things for you to unlock. I like the buildings that you get here. They are really nice. You get 3 buildings for the new art track, and also the new landmarks building for the landmark cards. They are pre-painted like in the base game of Tapestry. They look really nice, and I like the small colorful buildings. They're really cool. As for solo mode, there are some small adjustments to Automa, because you get some cards that you need to replace with the base game cards, and they add the new track for Automa, so Automa can advance on the new art track. You get also 4 new Automas that you can play against, and there's also this module called I think Twin Shadow Empire, that Shadow Empire gets like 2 turns instead of just 1, and it can quicker claim the landmarks because now you have more landmarks because you have the 5th track. So if you want Automa to get more landmarks and be more competitive, you can add this new variant to your Tapestry game. As I said before, it's a really nice expansion. I love Tapestry game. I have to say I love this game. I know that there are some reviews online and people say that the balance is not perfect in this game, but I play board games for fun, especially when you play solo. You don't compete with other players, and I don't mind mind someone sometimes getting 300 points and sometimes getting 200 points depending on the civilization I play. I get a lot of fun of placing the buildings on my player mat and unlocking the different tracks, getting bonuses. It's really good. So I have the Plants and Ploys expansion, I have this expansion, and the game becomes more interesting. You have more options, more things to do. But if you didn't like the base game of Tapestry, this expansion will not change your mind, because there aren't any new things that will change the gameplay of Tapestry, because you get more of the same. Okay, you get the 5th track, but it's still another track that you can progress on and gain bonuses, so the base gameplay is more or less the same. So if you like Tapestry, it's a great expansion. If you don't like Tapestry, this expansion will not change your mind about this game. I hope that Jamie will release a big box one day for this game, because Tapestry and both expansions, they all have different boxes with different size, and it's not possible to fit everything in the base game box. And I would love to have one box with all the buildings and all the cards and all the map styles and everything. So it will be really nice to have a big box. I hope it will be released someday, because there is the big box for Scythe and big box for Wingspan is coming soon. So let's hope Tapestry will also get a big box like this. So thank you for watching. Click the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you like videos about solo gaming. Visit my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. You will find links in the description of the video. And thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.